Hey y'all, welcome back. In this video, I want to show you just how easy it is to make a really cute Christmas craft or a gift. This is perfect for gift giving using the XTool's D1 laser engraver. Also, they are having a really awesome sale starting today, the day that this video is filmed. So it's from December the 13th until December the 26th. So look down in the description box and in the pinned comments, and I'm going to have some links for you, so jump on this sale before it's over. All right, y'all, let us get started. First off, I have a cutting board here. Now, this is for decoration purposes only, okay? So I got this in the craft section of Walmart. If you want to use one that can actually be used for food, go ahead. I just wanted to make something cute to hang on the wall in my kitchen, okay? So for this, I'm going to be putting on my recipe for gingerbread cookies and a few little gingerbread people and, I don't know, maybe some holly and something. I don't know. I'll come up with something here in a minute. But what you're going to do is, first, you want to measure so that you know exactly how big to make your design. So I measured this, and I got 8 inches across, and of course, I'm going to bring it 8 inches up to have a square, okay? So I opened up Canva, and I'm going to show you this here just in a second. I have a screen recording of me designing it in Canva on my iPad. I opened up Canva. You can use Bazaar, whatever program you want to use. And I just made a square. And in that square, I just put my recipe, and I looked and I found some clip art within the program that I thought was cute, and I put it all together. Now, what you're going to do once you have that, you're going to save that so that you can open it up laser in the program that comes with the XTools machines. It's called LaserBox Basic, and I'm going to show you that here just in a second. So I open it up, a square in Canva, nice size square, about a 2,000, let's say 2,000, okay, 2,000 by 2,000 pixel square. And then I just made my design, okay? I put my design, I put the words, I'm going to save it so that I can open it up in LaserBox Basic. But let's watch this quick little clip here, and I'm going to show you how I designed it. So this is just pretty basic stuff, pretty easy. I just opened up the square, like I said earlier. I added in a text box, and I selected title, typed in gingerbread cookies. And yeah, I'm going to change the font on that to something a little bit more fun here in a minute. Open up another text box for a subheading, and then I added in my recipe. I searched in the graphics for some gingerbread men outlines, and I did the same for the holly and a Christmas divider, just to fill in some of this blank space here. Just placed it wherever I wanted it and then saved it. I did save this as a PNG file. PNG, it removes the background and gives you nice crisp lines for your engraving. So anyway, I'm just going to let this run here for a second, and we'll jump on to the rest of the video. I know this table is a mess, but it's an old table that has been with me for a long time. But anyway, before we begin anything, we need to make sure that our laser head here is at the proper height. So if you can see, and I know this is difficult, but anyway, there's a little switch over here, a lever. You flip that lever down, and then you come over here and you loosen this little screw right here. That's going to allow you to move this laser head up and down. See? And then the little lever on the other side, can you see it right there? Touching the board. That gives you the proper height of the laser head away from your project. So you just loosen this, and then you move the laser head down until the bottom of that little, that little lever is touching your project. And then you tighten this up, okay? And then flip that little lever back up. You've seen me do that in a previous video. I will link to that video down in the description box. Okay, I don't know how well you can hear me because the machine is turned on now. But I just made double sure that I have my design here is the correct size. So I came down here to the sizes. It's in millimeters, and I said this is 8 inches square. Roughly 203 millimeters. Actually, I think it's a little over. But anyway, roughly 203 millimeters wide and tall. So I put that in, and I'm going to come up here, and we're going to hit this start button, and that is going to bring up this screen here. Now you have to work with this screen. We're going to calibrate it to make sure that the laser is correctly positioned over our project. So now that this screen is up, here's our design, and you see this little blue dot? That little blue dot is where the laser is going to start doing its work. You can set it to the corner. You can set it to the center. You can set it wherever. I think I'm just going to leave it right here in the top left corner, which means that your project, like I said, is going to start engraving the top left-hand corner. Okay? Now, I'm not going to mess with any of these settings. These are the default settings, and I found that the default settings, just for stuff that we're doing like this, is absolutely fine. So now this framing down here, once you click that, your laser is going to start moving around your project. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. Your laser will start framing around your project, and you want to keep an eye on that just to make sure that your project is perfectly aligned with your laser before we start engraving. Okay, so now that I have played with it and I let it frame around and around a few times, you have to really move your project, to get it within frame so that when it starts engraving, it's not way off to the side or something. So now I've done that, and it's going to give you a rough estimate down here of the time it's going to take the machine to complete your project. For example, 131 minutes for this one. But anyway, now that we're done framing, you're going to hit the start button, and it will start doing its thing. All right, friends, there we go. I know I've got junk over here. I'm working on a gazillion projects. But anyway, here we are. How awesome is that? And this cutting board, I think it was like $5.99, something like that. It wasn't very expensive. So anyway, a very inexpensive thing to make. If you want to, you could put like a little bow up here. Like I said, this is not, going to be used with food at all. So yeah, you could glue you a bow up here if you wanted to. I might take some of this twine. I don't know. I got to think about it. Might take a little bit of twine and wrap it around right there, just to give a little extra something, something. But just take some twine and then you can run it through the top here. And then that way you can hang it up. I wish I had a little bit thicker twine. I do, but I don't know where it is. I've been in here cleaning. I've been scrubbing these floors in this craft room and cleaning everything. And I don't know where anything is. Oh, golly. So anyway, like I said at the very beginning of the video, they are running some sales. And if you would, check down in the description box and in the pinned comments. And I will have the links to those sales for you. But I'm going to just tie this here. Like I said, this just gives you something with which to hang it. Get out of there. Let's see, about, I want them up about right there, I guess. I might find some thicker twine later. This is just going in my house. This isn't going to be a gift for anyone. Oh, what is this? Not going to be a gift for anyone. This is just going in my home. But anyway, there we go. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.